This is how I made this Easter Dollar Tree dollhouse. So usually people use the dollhouse on the left, but I decided for the Easter house to use the one on the right. Now first I did a coat of chalk paint all over the house, and then I'm using this yellow from Craftsmart from Michaels. And I'm using Pink Bliss, also found at Michaels, and Rich Lilac as well. And I just painted the base and the roof and some accents purple, and then I'm going to go through and use a beautiful little teal color from Walmart called Tropic Bay Blue. It's similar to Key West, and I'm just going to add more accents with that. Now this is actually a pencil eraser, and one of my kids had it and they let me take it, and I'm just going to paint its little eyes blue. And I made the little candies that you see on my paper towel there, but I'm sure that you could find some teeny tiny candies like that on Etsy. Now I've just cut a piece of green felt and a little cardboard piece, and I'm going to glue the felt to the cardboard to look like grass. Now I like to place my house in the middle and toward the back, and then I've made this little fence out of popsicle sticks that I cut, painted white, and then painted in matching colors. And I just hot glued those on. Now I just took some green Easter grass and I used that as grass, and then I just added on a little bit of iridescent green glitter over the top of it. Now I'm just taking some little fabric bows in pink and purple, and I'm just going to glue those to the windows. And for me, this is one of the most fun parts of this project, is finding little cabochons that coordinate and adding those to the house. I'm using some whipped cream cabochons up here on the roof. And I'm using these little sparkly gummy bears as yard decor. And I'm taking these little Valentine's conversation hearts from Valentine's Day, and I'm just gonna flip them upside down. And I'm taking the little tiny candies that I mentioned in the beginning of the video that I made and making a pathway with those, and then adding my little bunny character. Now it's time to do some landscaping. I made this little lollipop out of bakeable polymer clay, and I just made this little fake cupcake base to be a base for all of my trees. And I wanted to incorporate rainbows somewhere, so I just took these rainbow cabochons and I glued them to the outside of the fence. Here I'm going to show you how I made the little lollipops and unicorn pops that are going to go in my yard. This is polymer clay. It does have to be baked, so you just follow the directions on the package. This clay does have to be softened. It's not fun to play with until you've softened it. It can be pretty tough on your hands to soften. You can also use air dry foam clay for these little candies. After my clay creations were cooled, I added Mod Podge and some glitter to them. And now I'm making a little cupcake base out of air dry clay, and I'm going to use that for my larger candy trees. Now I'm using some lightweight spackle mixed with paint and a small star tip, and I'm going to go around the roof and the windows with that as an accent. Now I'm taking more lightweight spackle mixed with green paint and a star tip, and I'm just going around the fence to do a little accent there that looks like frosting. Now I'm going to take some of this Easter fluff from Hobby Lobby and make a cotton candy tree. I do have other tutorials if you'd like to see a more elaborate, detailed tutorial for cotton candy. I made a little cupcake stand for the cotton candy tree, and I'm frosting the cupcake with pink. And my Easter gingerbread candy house is almost complete. I'm just gonna hide some miniature Easter eggs in the yard for my bunny to find. So this is the completed Easter gingerbread candy house. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and that it inspires you to make your own house. I love making these little houses for every single holiday, so be sure to check out those tutorials as well. And don't forget to subscribe.